Hello everyone. This is my third damn attempt trying to record this video for my experience in the North Bay, and at this point I'm pretty annoyed. Whatever. Um, so yeah, to start off, I did a few of these videos and they're pretty popular, so I thought I would do the last location. And this one's going to be much shorter than the other ones, even though I've lived there longer. So, to start off, you don't have a lot of venues. You don't have, like the cons, I guess, would say, you don't have a lot of, you don't have music really, unless you can count a theater in Petaluma and a few little places here and there. I think it's called the Mystica or whatever. And maybe coffee shops, but you don't have you don't have big music venues. You don't have a sports team, obviously. You don't have anywhere near there. You got to go to the city. Your freeway is pretty laxadoodle, which sucks when you're trying to get somewhere. I would say some of the areas, especially around Highway 12, are pretty messed up. I would say I'm trying to think any other. Yeah, they're smaller things, because the area is just really sweet and nice, and it's a great place to live. I think the greenery is really nice. You get lower taxes, and depending in certain areas, especially considering the Bay Area. Um, you know, Fewer gangs, I would say, but there's still a lot of them. I knew somebody that got killed by a drive-by, so I wouldn't say that there isn't any, but there's fewer than there is here. Especially in East Bay here. That being said, I think rent's pretty expensive still. I would say that a lot of other things are still pretty relatively expensive. There's a lot of hoity-toity places. The town I lived in was so well off that we had like a two-two place. Like you got to be pretty well off to have a place about garbage like that. And that's the thing. Like I think living in Windsor, was a great little town. High school's great. Most of the high schools in Sonoma County that are great. Mario Carrillo is nice. Windsor's nice. Healdsburg's nice. Ukiah's nice. A lot of those schools are pretty nice. Either they're small or they're But Windsor's like, it's bigger than the JC mine, and it's probably nicer, personally. But yeah, honestly, if you're considering living there or you already are living there, you know that it's a kickback place. There's no hustle and bustle. It's not a metropolis. It's not awful. It's not anything like that. And I think that's what I miss the most about living up there. It's just nice. Um, you know, I would say there's fewer. Um, I wouldn't really say there's fewer Republicans or rednecks, because there's a lot of them up there that live up there. And I remember there was like these dudes that had a bunch of bats in a truck, and they just walked around, and like they were trying to like beat these two dudes, and like they saw me and they were like didn't care, I guess, because I'm white. But that's the thing, like that kind of stuff still happens wherever you go. Can't like just not expect it to. So I'd say it's actually a pretty even mix, even though it doesn't really feel like it sometimes. So I guess that's good if you're Republican or Democrat or whatever the hell. It's not super liberal as some places in San Francisco or something. Um, I would say that it's a good place to raise kids. It's a fun place to like my dental office had redwood trees just growing, like tons of them, and you just feel like you're in the woods. And that's the thing. Like a lot of places just feel nice like that. Hospitals have tons of greenery around them. Don't have that around here because it's so dry. And so that'd be a pro. You have all sorts of hiking parks like Helm Putnam, Riverfront, Foothills, just great parks like that are just there's abundancy of them, and it's just really really great to get outdoors and go around. If you're in Healdsburg, you probably go to the rivers, lakes. That's a town that's short drive from Windsor. You can just go on drives. You don't actually have to hit stoplights like here. Just stoplight, stoplight, stoplight. Here you have stop signs, for the back roads like Old Redwood Highway, and it's just really nice to be able to take a drive like that. And you could just, screw all that traffic. And I would say Highway 101's an okay freeway, but it can get backed up pretty good. Recently, they had a lot of fires, so I wouldn't say that's really a common thing, but they could get out of hand pretty good because, like I said, a lot of brush, a lot of greenery. So it's sad, but it can happen. That whole area by Wiki up in Fullerton and all that. It's a nice area, but yeah, it got burned pretty severely. But I would say it's recovering pretty good. Shiloh Ridge, you can see this area that got all burnt on the side of the mountain. On the other side, it's all green. So, I would say that it's a good time to come up there. Honestly, wineries are nice. Haven't really gone to any of them. Mostly go to Lodi or out here. But I have heard that they're nice, and I remember going to them as a kid. They're nice. I would just say it's really a nice experience to just live around there. And if you want to give it a try, I would say go for it and give it a try. If you can afford it. But there is spots you can afford, especially in Santa Rosa and stuff, especially by Highway 12. So definitely, check it out. Visit it up there. I lived up there for 18 years, and I loved it, especially like Spring Lake. How you have a city park that leads into a county park that leads into a state park. It's pretty unique. Pretty unique stuff up there, and it just has a mellower vibe than some of the other Bay Area cities. So anyways, see you till next time.